Hey, good morning, Liz. How are you?
Morning, Dan.
Hey, we made it to June 1st, Tuesday, June 1st today. What do you think?
Yeah, 2021. It's come at us. June. Summer's here.
Yeah, finally, 5 months over, 5 months into the year. It's been fast like usual, but looking forward to summer.
Yeah, I think everyone is. Everyone's ready for a break, some kind.
Absolutely. Yeah, summer vacation and other activities for sure. So let's get right to it today. We want to talk about opportunities going on in our area this week because looking at Corridor Careers job board, there are opportunities galore out
There
there.
are.
Tons of jobs available.
Yeah.
You want to talk to me a little bit about what you're seeing?
I'm just surprised, we look at the trends for careers. We've seen so many jobs come up this year that just are not normally going to be as active. So things like design roles are not usually are typically hard to find in our market. We have like 4 on our board right now, which doesn't seem like much, but that is actually a lot for what we typically see in this market. And then the other thing is we're seeing a lot more marketing and media roles. So we have like 13 of those on the job site this morning. Of course, jobs come up every day, they go down every day, depending on where they are in the life cycle of the job posting. But just some trends that we're noticing after, you know, working on a job board for many, many years now. It just feels like we're at this point where it truly is a job seeker's market, but it also just take a breath and notice that there are tons of opportunities right now. So even if you are currently working but you're not in the position that you want to be in, now might be a good time to take a look and see what's out there, because everywhere from entry level to CEO level positions are in transition right now.
Mm.
So just tons of opportunities, and no matter what your skill set too, if you're in construction, if you're good at physical labor, there are plenty of those positions available, from construction to landscaping to working for internet providers, doing doing the outside field technician roles.
Yep.
And many of those roles come with paid training. Some of them offer great benefits and career advancement. So there's just a lot of different types of opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. Over 430 jobs on corridorcareers.com right now. And I noticed yesterday I was out going to the store and we were chatting right before we started our call here. There's obviously we work at a job board, but I'm driving around and there's signs out on the side of the road. People are looking for workers in a variety of different fields.
Yeah, and it is really a difficult position for many businesses. So, they're having service disruptions because they don't have enough staff. And I know that can feel a little daunting for a job seeker, like, well, I don't want to work somewhere that doesn't have enough staff, but there are just a lot of opportunities there. And sometimes that can lend itself to either a sign-on bonus or a higher starting wage than you typically get at that retail establishment. You're seeing restaurants pay more than they ever have before. And so it's it's kind of one of those supply and demand situations where business owners are paying higher wages because they know they need to in order to attract the talent.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, let's go through just a little scenario here. So let's say somebody maybe does want to get into like a marketing and media type job, but maybe they're not quite qualified at this point, but
Mhm.
they are looking for work. They're not quite where they want to be. Maybe they want to get into marketing and media. What advice would you have for them, especially since there are a lot of jobs open? What advice would you have for them if say they want to try to get into a role in marketing and media by the end of the year?
Well, I mean, there are a lot of preliminary skill sets that you need in order to be successful in marketing meeting. One could be sales. So if you are going to be if you understand the sales process, that's going to lend itself well to understanding the marketing process because they're hand in hand. So you could look at entry level sales positions that offer sales training, that will get you into kind of the mindset of of the funnel that every business goes through to try to convert people to buy their product or services. So that's one option. We don't list typically internships on our site, but internships are another way to get into marketing field. And so a marketing intern could start off with, some responsibilities at an agency or a business doing community management of like social media pages, things like that. Or they could do newsletters and things like that. So there's just a lot of baseline skills. So if you're not fully qualified to kind of take a director of marketing position, but you could execute on marketing tactics. Sometimes there are support positions that typically have like an administrative role. And so you might see it as an administrative assistant or administrative type role at a company, but the job that you'll be doing will lend itself well to training you to do more marketing. It just kind of depends on the job.
Yeah, super good advice there. Okay, anything else for the good of the order before we wrap up here?
The good of the order, the good of the coffee order. So for Careers with Coffee today, I just would remind job seekers that if you haven't signed up for job alerts on Corridor Careers, now is a good time. If you go to corridorcareers.com/job alerts, you'll be able to select as many categories as you wish. And receive weekly job alerts. We don't spam your inbox every day with jobs, but we will send them to you when there are new jobs in those categories once a week, so that you can kind of prep for your job search each week. And so it's just kind of a good thing to sign up for if you are actively using our site or just looking for a job in our market.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to browse and see what's out there, right?
Right. You could be on the pinnacle of your next career and not even know it.
That's right. Okay, that's going to do it for us today.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Liz. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Dan. We'll see you.